How's it going, everybody? Chase Daniel here. We are on episode 2 of Chase Chats. A little bit about Chase Chats. Just wanted to start something to talk to my friends around the league about what's going on, a little bit of football, about family life, a little bit about quarantine. Just want to take this time before we bring our guest into the room to just thank our first line and everything that they've been able to do, all the doctors, all the nurses, all the scientists. It's a tough time for everyone. Hang in there. I feel like we are on the edge of a breakthrough. So that being said, I got my guy, Darren Sproles. He's about to be in the room. Let's wait till he gets in. And there he is. Darren, what's going on, buddy?
My guy, how you doing?
How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, man. So everyone, meet Darren Sproles, not like you don't know him. Darren went to high school in Olathe, Kansas, which, by the way, it's around the same area as my wife.
Yeah.
And I know you're always talking that smack about being on Kansas side, me being from Missouri.
She's from that great state of Kansas.
Great state of Kansas. He played in the NFL for 3 different teams, 64 total touchdowns, 5th all-time in career all-purpose yards in NFL history, almost 20,000 yards. Pretty amazing. And then he played his college ball at K-State, Big 12, Missouri K-State rivalry. I know he got to beat Missouri a couple times in the past. We'll talk about that later. I'm a little salty about that. And honestly, one of my favorite all-time teammates. So, Darren, how you doing today, buddy? How's everything going?
Good, good.
What are you guys doing to stay busy during the quarantine? How's the family doing?
The family, they're actually doing good. The hardest part about it is we just have to keep on doing stuff like with the kids. You know what I'm saying? We riding a lot of bikes. We running a lot of hills. We swimming a lot, playing cards. So it's actually been kind of fun though.
Yeah, it's different for everyone. I know you have 3 daughters, a wonderful wife, Michelle, and we've known you guys for a long time. We've been together. We've played on 2 different teams together and 3 total years. So we know you guys really well. We appreciate you coming on Chase Chats. But tell me a little bit about your daughters. I've heard some amazing things from you and a couple junior Olympians in the house. So, and one is on scholarship, right, for track?
Yeah. My oldest, she is on a scholarship right now at Fresno State. She runs track too. And my 2 youngest, they run track also. So, my middle child, she's a lot like me. She's a sprinter. That's what she is. You know what I'm saying? And then my oldest and then my youngest, they're a lot like my wife. They run a 400, run 800 and stuff like that too. So,
yeah. So the whole Sproles family is really fast, is what you're saying.
They can run.
and well, my question is, you ran track in high school, right? And you were, I think, state champion in a couple things, but your wife ran track at UNLV. So my question is, where did your daughters get the speed from her or from you?
They probably got their speed from me and their endurance from her.
Okay. That's a good answer. Make your wife happy with that answer.
No, but it's true.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then so you're recently retired. So how's retired life going? Dad life.
Retired life started off good. I was playing a lot of golf, stuff like that, but and then a virus hit and it kind of put me in the house for real.
Put you in full-time dad mode, right?
Full time.
Oh man, yeah, I can only imagine. We have a 2.5-year-old and a 2-month-old, and it's been crazy here. I can't imagine an 8 and 10-year-old running around the house just wanting to get out and stuff. But I'm sure you guys are doing your social distancing and keeping fine. So let's transition though. I want to talk a little bit, and you wanted to bring this up when you asked for me to or when you told me you'd come on. You said let's talk Kansas City barbecue. So my question to you is, what is your favorite spot in Kansas City? Because I know we do have a lot of Kansas City fans in the house right now, probably. What's your favorite one?
I really can't say my favorite.
Okay.
But my go-to is always Jack Stack. That's my go-to all the time. But my question is for you though. Okay. You from Texas. Texas. You didn't had Texas barbecue and you didn't have barbecue. Who do you think has the best barbecue?
Oh my gosh. See, you're putting me on the spot. It's like Darren chats, not Chase chats.
No.
I mean, they're different. Like Kansas City is known for its variety of like different types of meats that they use. Like they use every type of meat, a lot of spices, a lot of barbecue sauce. And in Texas it's great. I think it's different. Like my wife being from Kansas City, I spent 3 years there. I'd probably have to go Kansas City barbecue. And probably, like you said, Jack Stack. And like when I was in Kansas City, here's a crazy story. When I was in Kansas City for 3 years, 13, 14, and 15, every Saturday before I went to the team hotel, I would go and I would stop. We lived on the plaza in Kansas City. I would go in and I would stop at the plaza location. It was amazing. And every single time I wouldn't get barbecue, which is crazy. I know it sounds weird. I would get their spinach salad with their salmon on it. And I'm telling you, the salmon from a barbecue place, Jack Stack, is by far my favorite like thing I've ever had there. What about you? Like, what's your favorite? What's your go-to dish when you go there?
I gotta get the barbecue beans. Barbecue beans, that's where it's at.
I agree. Yeah. So some of the sides there are just like outstanding.
Right.
I mean, it's like so good. So that's the thing. Like you have Arthur Bryant's, you have Gates, you have Jack Stack, you have Oklahoma Joe's, which is now just Joe's Kansas City, which it was like in a gas station. And then honestly, one of my favorite places also is Q39. Have you ever been there?
See, I just had it like 2 months ago. But they burn-ins they're pretty good.
They're pretty good. Yeah, it's right on the plaza. It's a newer restaurant. And I think I saw something like after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl that Coach Andy Reid went in there and got like a standing ovation and everything like that. And I was like, man, that probably put them on the map. I mean, they're already good, but can you imagine that?
Right.
So let's talk a little bit about your NFL career. So I know you said after the 18 season, you were going to retire. And I heard through the grapevine that you and your 10-year-old daughter made a little bit of a bet. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Because I think that's a great story and actually pretty amazing just how it all went down.
Yeah. So at the beginning of her track season, she was like, Daddy, if I make it to Junior Olympics this year, you got to play another year. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then we was going through the season. And then like she was having like a good season. Like, I'm like, oh man, like, I better start working out, you know what I'm saying? Just to be safe, whatever. Then we got to the last meet, like right before like Junior Olympics, whatever. So then like she made it, whatever. So then the first thing she said when she came off the track, whatever, but she was like, Daddy, you got to play another year. I'm like, yeah, baby, I do. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How crazy or like amazing did that make you feel just knowing that like your daughter, first of all, remembered the bet, and second of all, wanted you to continue playing, even though your family at the time, right, was in San Diego and you were flying to Philly. But she was like, she knew what it meant for you and what it meant to you.
But that just makes me work harder. You know what I'm saying? Like when your kids want you to do something, you're gonna work even harder. So you can get the job done.
I thought that was such a cool story when you told me that, and just the fact that you guys actually like wanted it to happen, and she said it, and just like, I mean, just like melt your heart. Like I just had a daughter. My myself, and she's 2 months old, and it's just like melt your heart, right? Like it's my first girl dad experience, and it's just like amazing.
See, but like the thing about girls, you can have the worst day, whatever. The moment you like you walk through that door and they be like daddy and they excited to see you, like that there's no better feeling than that.
There's nothing like it. Yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I mean, till my daughter grows up. It seems like just the other day she was born. Now she's already 2 months. It's insane. I don't want to keep you much longer. I know a lot of people have a lot of stuff to do. We appreciate you tuning in to Chase Chats, but I did want to ask you, and I'll put you on the spot here. It might be a little bit difficult. If the right team calls you after camp and needs you to play, would you give it one more year? No training camp, one more year.
You know what? It's got to be the right system and the right quarterback. And I might think about it.
Wow. You heard it here first on Chase Chats. That's amazing. Come to Detroit. We need somebody. Oh, man, that's awesome. Darren, thank you so much for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you soon, and stay safe out there, bro.
Thanks for having me on, bro. Appreciate you.
Thanks.